Hi there, this is Judy Godec, and today I'm here to talk with you about washing. And it's not what you think. But first I want to go back to the exfoliation video of the other day. I got a bunch of responses back from you saying that you were already feeling your skin texture changing, which is really exciting. It works. In fact, I think the idea of washing is actually confused with exfoliation. We believe that washing is somehow going to create a different texture in our skin by stripping it. We'll get to that. Stripping, scrubbing, those are all four-letter words. Anyway, I also had some questions on the exfoliation front about using fresh fruit. And by all means, avocado, pineapple, fig, pumpkin, you can put that directly on your face. It has the same effect. Again, you always want to be careful not to overdo it. These are really active ingredients, and so we want to clear the skin. We don't want to overdo it. So let me know about your exfoliation experiences. Keep the feedback coming in. It's really exciting. I'm so glad. So the 6 steps: washing, toning / hydrating, moisturizing, exfoliation, and special treatments. That is what we're here to talk about. And these basic, this basic premise of having these steps, once you incorporate them into your life, you're not going to be so worried about which products and now can I change out of this and into this. You're going to learn enough about your skin that you will be able to pick and choose what your skin needs at any particular time. Your skin, our skin changes over the years. It changes even from week to week. You go on vacation and it will be in a different environment and it will react in a different way. So it's just, it's something that you're going to find transformational, I promise. So let's get to washing. Okay, so it's not too complicated, right? You're just getting the crud off of your face. Well, yes and no. In some cities in particular, there are a lot of environmental toxins, and sure, we're getting grit and grime off of our faces. But again, we've had this problem with the cosmetics industry, and somehow over the years, we've decided that stripping the face and having it feel tight and squeaky clean is actually the way to clean skin. Wrong. Again, it is one of the worst things we can do for our skin. Why is that? We have something that sits on top of the stratum corneum. It's a thin layer of amino acids, sweat, and sebum, and it's called the acid mantle. It protects us from the outside world. Our skin is this massive organ, right? And it's a filtration system for everything that's coming in at us. If that acid mantle, when that acid mantle gets stripped away by detergents and surfactants and sodium lauryl sulfate and what's in, and alcohol, what is in most skin washing products, what happens is it's our protective layer and it's completely removed, and that leaves us open to infection because the acid, it's called a hydrolipid, and the acid in it is protecting us from bacteria. So we open ourselves up for not only infection, but premature aging. And who wants that? Not us. So it's very important to protect the acid mantle. How do we do that? Well, we don't use anything that strips our face. So the minute you finish washing your face and you let it dry, if it starts feeling tight and if it starts feeling squeaky clean, you know you're using the wrong product. If you're 16 years old and you're doing it, have a party. You probably won't notice for 10 more years or maybe even 15 more years, but believe me, by the time you hit 40, you're going to start noticing the damage that you've done to your skin. Sorry. So what's the answer if we're not going to use those squeaky clean products? Well, oil. Oil is the answer. Oil dissolves oil. So what we do want to get off of our skin is sunscreen, which sits on top, and makeup, and then whatever minor accumulations have happened throughout the day. But washing is not what we think. It is not stripping away. It is a nourishing, it's the nourishing of our skin. How about that? So you put an oil wash on, you let it sit for a moment. You might put a warm washcloth on it to let it absorb. You're going to wash it off. Your skin is going to look beautiful. It's going to feel beautiful. It's not going to be squeaky clean, and you're going to go, what happened? I have to go get it clean. No. What will happen is when you're exfoliating properly, your skin will already feel clear, and the texture will be soft and beautiful and smooth. So those got a little mixed up for us. I recommend an oil wash to just about anybody, including people who are acne prone, because, as I said, oil dissolves oil. Okay, so did we talk enough about the acid mantle? I'm not sure. 4.5 to 5.5 is what the most supportive and healthful pH of our skin should be. Here's a difference. Now, you know when you start learning about nutrition and you hear that you need to be more alkaline, and that a lot of the foods that we take in, coffee and alcohol and meat, are incredibly acidic, and we want to alkalize our bodies. Well, our skin is the opposite, because most of the products we put on our face and our bodies are alkaline. And so, that's the thing that we were talking about that starts to break apart the skin and allow toxins to get in, which breaks down the skin at the deepest layer, which is very difficult to repair. So we want to actually keep an acid base. You can do that by using gentle products, oil wash. You can even use acids, glycolic acid, and those kinds of things will help to restore and keep in balance the acid mantle. So we're always thinking acidic with pH on our skin rather than alkaline. So how do we do it? Oil wash, you can put straight oil on your face. You can also remember Grandma's cold cream? All that is oil and water. Grandma put it on her face, she left it on, she looked so cute, and then she wiped it off. She had it going on. This is something you are probably not going to like. And you're going to put it on and you're just going to feel like you've not taken care of your skin and you didn't get it clean, but you did. And over the years, it's going to make a huge difference. So the only last thing I want to add to that is once we've washed our face, we do not want to dry it. We do not want to take the moisture away. We need water, and then we need a layer of oil over it. So very quickly, I want to talk about toning. You can use straight water. I prefer filtered water or even a hydrosol. But the minute you're done washing your face, leave the water on your face, spritz some hydrosol, and go immediately to some kind of oil, protective oil layer. It can be straight oil, it can be a serum, it can be any kind of moisturizer. We're going to get into that in another video. But right now what I want you to remember is the idea that you're going to be emulsifying yourself. Emulsifying, all that is a mixture of oil and water. If you put oil and water in a blender, it's going to look just like the cream that you bought for $45 at the department store. The weird thing about that is most products contain oil, not oil, water, petrochemicals, alcohol, and then a tiny bit of oil, and then maybe some active ingredients. All of that water needs to be preserved because it's bacteria prone. It's like if you had a glass of water and you set it next to your bed and you went to sleep, and then like a year later you're like, oh my gosh, there's my water. No, who's going to do that? Our skin doesn't like that. Our skin wants fresh water. Our skin wants fresh ingredients. So this is why I say emulsify yourself right on your face. You can mix the oil and water right on your face. It may not be whipped up and be fluffy, but trust me, that's why you need just tiny amounts of really high quality products. Straight oil, straight hydrosol, or water, alternating, always ending with an oil, which is going to protect you. It's going to rebuild that acid mantle if it's been depleted, and then it's going to hold in the hydration of the water. We need water, but not water alone. If you're just squirting water on your face or hydrosol, it's going to get drier and drier. So always really thin layer of oil over water, emulsifying it on your face all the way down. Have fun. Smile a lot. This is so important. When we get into the class, You're going to be amazed at how much I talk about just loving on yourself, and on top of, using nice products, but doing it in a way that really nourishes you. We have a hard time taking care of ourselves, and that's something we're going to change. So have fun. Blessings. Bye.